Hello, how are you doing? I'm Ibrahim by name from Smart Connect Consulting. I'm the principal consultant here in the organization where our goal is to work with business owners on how to restructure and rebrand their businesses, scale up their sales process and generate revenue, manage their team. This is what we do in Smart Connect Consulting. And every Wednesday we have free consultation for business owners all over the globe where you can reach us or reach any of the experts of our professionals here in the consulting firm to guide you, share with you insight on how to grow your business. So back to the deal of today, we're looking at business model canvas. And over time, people have asked me in my trainings, in my seminars, in my speaking engagements, Mr. Abraham, how are you able to manage your business network? And I keep smiling. But after that, I share this secret with them, which I'll be sharing with you in this video series. And that secret formula is business model canvas. I've used it over the years to manage my chain of business from Smart Planet Facility Management to Smart Planet Consulting to Smart Planet Poultry and Farms where we do agricultural products. Now, one thing that has kept us going is because we've been able to clearly define our business model canvas. And this is what I'll be putting you through in the next few minutes. And I believe it will work in your business also. Now let's get to the deal of the day. What is business model canvas? Take your jotter or your writing materials and work with me slowly with a speed pace. Now, business model canvas is a management strategy tool that is used for you to clearly define or have a picture image of what your business should be, would be in the future, right? To get that. So a business model canvas, as I said, is a management strategy tool, and also it's a one-page fundamental business element that shows in a picture what the structure of your business, how your business tends to flow from value proposition to market segmentation to customer interest to cost structures and also to key partners. This is what I'll be showing with you in this video. And also remember, as I go on, business model canvas is a 9-block broken into 9 blocks of elements to enable you guide this thing. So come with me and let's see. Every business starts with an idea. Every business has a plain board just like this to enable them understand what should we do. Before we start, I want you to understand that in the business model canvas, we have our right-hand side and also we have our left-hand side. Please take it with me clearly that the right-hand side of business model canvas focus on your customers. It focuses on, let's say, the external part of your business. Why this left-hand side focus on the internal part of your business? I take it again. The right-hand side focus on the external part of your business, while the left-hand side focus on the internal part of your business, which both of them will meet here at the middle of your what? VP. You might be wondering and asking, what is VP? VP simply means your value proposition, your offers, your solution, which come in 2 forms, which is either in form of product or in form of services. So you ask me, let's digress more. Why do we need a VP? Or why do we need business model canvas in our businesses? When we already have the resources, we have the capital and every other thing. I'll share with you now. Number one reason why you need your value proposition, your business model canvas, is to enable you have a pictorial idea of what exactly you are doing. It serves as a blueprint to guide you from what? Point A to point B in your business. This is why you need a business model canvas. It will serve as a roadmap to enable you to understand the flow in your business. The next one we're looking at again, the business model canvas enable you also to do what? Have a clear idea about your business. It enables you to have a clear insight about your business on how to go in your business from your key resources, your key revenue management, your cost structures, and everything. And lastly, it enables you and guides you on how to get quality customer decisions. It guides you on making quality customer decision from time to time. And then we'll be looking at what exactly and how do you build your business model canvas here. Just go with me and stay put with me. I believe you're getting value so far from this session. So let's move on. Now, in the business model canvas, you simply have something that has to do with something like this. As I said earlier on, it's broken into what? 9 blocks. 9 blocks. And that 9 block is something we'll be sharing right now. I'll take it from here. At the middle here, I believe you can see what I'm doing. At the middle here, this place here represents something. And what is that? That represents your VP. I said before, what is your VP? Your VP means value proposition. And your value proposition represents what? You offer. You offer. What offer are you giving to your market? What solution are you giving out? That is what this VP means. And I remember I said earlier on, this VP represents 2 things. I said what? It comes in form of your product or what? Services. So as a business owner, the first thing you need to understand in your business should be, your VP. What solution am I solving? What exactly am I giving value for? Because most of the time, business owners miss these things in their business. They just want to go into business because they have the funds to do this thing. Now we'll be able to establish that the business model canvas is like a plain board which you begin to fill into the 9 block of elements to enable you get a crystal clear idea of your business. We've talked about your VP, which represents your offer or your solution. You offer your solution, which I said come in 2 forms. Either as a product-based service, as a product-oriented company or business, or as a service-based company. Then number 2 thing we'll be looking at, we'll draw this straight down. Stay with me. We'll bring this down. At this section, I'll call this one your number 1. I'll call this your number 2. This number 2 has to do with what is called customer segmentation. Customer segmentation. Now you'll be able to identify the solution you want to give, and you will identify in what form you want to give your solution, either a product or service. You need to now identify, who am I actually targeting? Who are my customers? Then this brings us to what? Customer segmentation. You need to group them. What is their age? What is their gender? Their location? And what again? Their spending habits. Their spending habits. See something. This alone is a course or is a topic on its own, which is known as customer avatar. Your customer avatar is for you to have a clear, detailed process or details about your client, your ID client. Who are they? What is their age? What is their gender? Where are they located? What is their spending habits? What is their ideology? And why do they need your offer? You should be able to identify and offer this thing. Are you selling for children? Are you selling for adults? If it's the adult, what age group is those adults? Is it from 20 to 30? Are you selling for the age ones from 50 to 60? Or are you selling for babies? Is it from 0 to 12? Or is it from 0 to 2, 0 to 3? What exactly is the age grade? You need to understand this. Now we're able to establish number 1 and number 2. We should now be looking at what is the number 3 here. Your number 3 will not be what? Your number 3 will not become your CRM. So your CRM is simply your customer relationship management tool in your business. Remember I said in the beginning, your right hand side is focused on your customer, while the left hand side is focused on what? Your business. Internal process. This is external process for you to even remember. Now you now have to have mechanisms and things on ground to enable you understand, how do I relate with my customers? One can be through call, 2 email, 3, data information. So whatever way you choose to reach your customers, to create that bond with them. Now, your bank send you SMS on your birthday. That's a customer relationship tool they are using. They give you an information about what a new product is, a customer relationship tool. You have your customer. You as a business owner, you ought to have a CRM system. If you cannot deploy the automated one, just get like a jotter, write their name. Mr. John, his birthday is XYZ. On his birthday, pick up your phone and call. Sir, happy birthday from XYZ company. We really appreciate you. That is a customer relationship system. Now also look at number 5, your feedback process. Your feedback process. How do you get feedback from your customers? How is your after-sales policies? These fall under your customer relationship. Do you give free installation after purchase? Do you do, like now, I'm a consultant. I give every Wednesday for free business consultation. That's the customer relationship we do. We get feedback from them. Okay, how was your session with Mr. Abraham or Miss Ijoma or with this person? We keep asking those questions for continual feedback. This fall under customer relationship. Then in the 4th one we'll be looking at here, at this business model canvas will now be your channels of distribution. Channels of distribution. Sorry, I'm just trying because of our time. Then this is number 4. Your channel of distribution. How do you intend to take your value proposition? Now you have a value proposition, you have your customer segmentation, you now have your CRM on how to manage them. So how do you intend to move your product and service to these people? It's through a channel. So you should be able to define what channel can I get there. This now brings about 1, what is their location? Where are they located? What kind of logistic do you need to put in place? 2, logistic. So what kind of logistics do you need to put in place? Is it delivering service you want to use? Are they around your neighborhood? What time do you want to put for your delivering services? These are following your channels of distribution. You can look at, okay, fine. Is it trade fair you want to use? You want to take it to a trade fair show to display where they can buy it? Or is it true for social media, whereby you can advertise it, whereby they can purchase online? So these are the things you need to ask yourself. What is the channel of distribution can I use to give them this value proposition? Now we are done with this left-hand side, which I told you is 1, 2, 3, 4 already. So let's now focus on the left-hand side. What do we need to do in this left-hand side? Then we'll be looking at things like, I'll bring this down here and take it here, right? So at this place now, looking at the next, we're looking at what are your key activities. Key activities. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this will be your number 5. What are your key activities? What do you really want to do in your business every day to put your business in line with what? Your vision and your mission statement. You look at now, number 1 here, your key activities will now be your time factor. How many hours do you need to invest in that, your value proposition, to connect with your customer segmentation and through using your CRM to distribute your value to them? You need to know the time. What is your hourly rate? What is your work time you need to put into your business? You need to be clear, understand these things. You need to not be what? Expertise. Expertise. You need to clearly define what are your expertise. What are you good at? Now you'll be able to know your value proposition. You need to know that what is your turnaround time to deliver. Because see, in business, time is money. Time is money in business. So you should be able to understand what exactly is your turnaround time in your business. What will it take you for you to penetrate your market? How it is, because see, you are in a competitive market. You just have to be there at the right time in the right place. And what can give you that is what? Your expertise. Then other key activities you'll be looking at will now be your SOP. SOP means what? Standard of procedures. What are the step-by-step way of you producing your offer? What are the step-by-step things you place in place, you've put in place in your business for your team to work. Let's say you run a fashion store. You want to produce this shirt. Who is in charge of cutting it? How many minutes will it take them to cut and stitch this together? How will it take them to do so? These are the SOP you need to put in place so that your team members will have a clear picture of what next to do. And SOP puts your business on an autopilot. So now we've talked about this. They will now be looking at what? Number 5. Yeah, we still fall back to. Now we're talking about what are your key activities in your business. How do you manage your resources? How do your process of your production process? And let me share this with you. Please always ensure you show the process to your audience. I'm not saying to show the secret, I say show your process. Because when you share your process with your audience, it builds trust, it builds connection with them. They know, fine, this person is real, this business is real. So now you've talked about the SOP, now talk about product distribution. You talk about what? Your product distribution. Sorry, you might not see what I'm writing, but I believe you're writing this whole thing. We're talking about your key, you talk about your product distribution. How do you intend to do these things? Your logistics. So you need to know your logistics, know what exactly and how you need to go about this whole thing. Now we've talked about in number 5, we're looking at number 6 now. We'll draw this here. We're talking about your number 6. Number 6 now talked about what? Your key partners. Your key partners. Remember, no man is an island. For you to grow, you must intentionally network with people around you. Because one thing that, say, as humans, we're interactive beings. Business interact. This now brings about what? Is your business going to be a B2B or B2C or B2H? So I'll break this down for you now. B2B means business to business. Are you giving your services to, are you offering, what is it called, your services to other businesses? Or is it directly to the customers? Or is it directly to an individual directly? So now we've talked about this. Under this, your key partner, you need to ask yourself, who are the people that have what it takes for me to produce my VP? We're not talking about here, your suppliers. Who are your suppliers? Now let's say, okay, you run a restaurant. You should be looking at who can give you fresh meats to fry in your stew. Your key partners now will be looking at the tomato seller, the person that offer you rice. Those are your key partners. The person that offer you gas to prepare your food. So let's say you're a fashion designer. Your key partner here will not be those that offer you material to sew. Your key partner here will not be your advertisement agent. So look at your key partners and write these things here. There was a funny picture I saw one time in my home country in Nigeria. A lady selling bread, moving with someone selling beans. So your key partners are those that have same interest, same alike or look alike interest in your VP. Now we establish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So remember we said it's a 9 building block you're looking at. Now look at here. We'll now be looking at what? Your key resources. Key resources. Your key resources, which this will now give us our number 7. Under this key resource, we're looking at what do you need to make your VP, your valuation possible, which is in form of product and services. You'll be looking at, fine, yeah, 1, equipment. What kind of equipment do you need? Now in our farms, Smart Panel farms, we need a battery cage to store our beds or to keep our beds to reduce the rate of infection among them. So what are the equipment you need? As a tailor, you need machines. As a driver, you need your car. As a barber, you need your clipper. So just look at yourself and list your key resources out and put a maintenance structure on how to maintain those equipment. Then after that, you'll be looking at what now? Office space. Office space. This has to do with your physical location. But mind you, you must not rent an office space. This is one problem startups business have. I, for one, or the Smart Finance organization, it took us 4 years to get our office space. Before then, what were we doing? I only have an office contact address. I had an agreement with the owner of an office whereby if I have a trainee or anything, I will go there and wait for the client. So you can have a contact address without having to rent an office, because renting an office will be a huge burden on your overhead cost. So people go to hire staffs when they cannot even feed themselves in the business. So I'm sorry for digress, but you have to bring that in quickly. Then now you now talk about your office space, which is your key resources. You'll not be looking at the game. What are the raw materials? What raw materials do you need in your business to ensure your VP is possible? Sorry, VP does not mean vice president or vice principal. It means value proposition. So now we've talked about your VP, we've talked about everyone that you now ask yourself now. So what are the key raw material do I need to ensure these things work? We've talked about the next one we're looking at now. What are the skills? Your skills is very important. Your skills is your raw material or is your key resources. Why? Because without your skills in the first place, you're not talking of your value proposition. So ask yourself, what exactly is my skills? It's part of your key resources. Now we're able to establish every of these. We're still going to the last 2 blocks. Remember I told you your business model canvas is a 9 block that clearly show you a picture roadmap or a blueprint of how to run your business. They will now look at the last one here, which is what? I'll take this here, which will now be your cost structure. Your cost structure, this is number 8. Please, in this your cost structure, you need to be detailed enough. This cost structure still falls under the finance aspect of your business plan. That's something we'll do as time goes on. Because under your finance aspect of your business plan, it clearly shows you how your cost structure will look like. Now, one of the costs you need to look at now will not be your fixed cost. What are the fixed costs in your business? Like your plant and machineries, your rent. Those are your rent is your current cost. Your equipment you are buying, those are fixed costs. You now look at number 2, cost of labor. Cost of labor. What will it cost you to produce your VP before you can get to your customer segmentation? How many people do you need to employ? What do you need to pay yourself? Number 3, we'll be looking at what? Your cost of promotion. Your cost of promotion. Some of us run Facebook advertisements, we run WhatsApp, we run Instagram ad, we run Google SEO search optimization ad. Those are costs in your business. You need to itemize this cost. Then now look at number 4 again, your legal cost. Legal and taxation. Your legal cost or tax cost has to do your statutory engagement or payments you need to make to the government of your country. Now, like in Nigeria here, which I believe all over the world, we have what is called WHT, which simply means withholding tax. It's at a rate from the government for you to withhold a particular portion of an agreement of the consideration, which is form of money to your client. It comes at a rate of 5%, 7.5%, 10% and above, depending on the nature of the business you are doing. And also we have under this tax, we have your VAT. Your VAT has to do with value added tax, which is deducted at source from your clients. And you have to remit this, like if for those of us that are in Nigeria, you have to remit your VAT and you have to remit your VAT or file for your VAT every 21st of the month. These are things you need to understand about your business. If not, you end up paying penalty on you not remitting that 7.5% of VAT you've deducted from your clients, and you pay interest on it. So these are things you need about your tax law. So after identifying all these costs in your business, you should be able to understand that this is not just the end, right? So the next thing we're looking at on Nabi, this is called your revenue structure. as a business owner, you could see the beauty of having a business model canvas in your business. It makes you flow with your business. It makes you connect with your business intentionally. You know why I'm smiling? Knowing this thing, understanding this thing is a gold mile. It resets the way you see things in your business. Now, after understanding your cost structure, now be looking at what? Your revenue structure or what? Your revenue stream. This revenue structure or revenue stream. Then now ask yourself, how do you intend to generate revenue? Should it be pay per product? Pay per product. You determine what do you do here. Is it a pay per product you want to be doing, like an item way of doing? Okay, fine. Under my item or my services, you're going to pay per this unit. Or should it be what? Fee for service. Fee for service. These are the things you ask yourself. Should it be pay per product or should it be fee for service? Because I've told you in this your VP, you should be able to identify, are you doing product or services? Like now, because I'm into consultancy, what I do fee for service. You pay and we offer the service to you. So the next one you'll be looking at here will be fixed rate. Fixed rate. Are you having a flat rate for either your product or your services? You ask yourself, this is where you break down your stream of income in your business. You know, the next I'm looking at, should it be subscription? Do you want to do something that people will subscribe to for 30 days, for 21 days, for 7 days? It depends on what you want to do in your business. See, this is beautiful. If you understand your business model canvas, I can tell you it's something that will reset your business for good. The next one I'm looking at will be referral. How do you tend to generate lead? How do you generate lead? Referral. Sorry, I'm writing smaller and this way is for you to is for us to catch up with our time in this section, and don't mind my writing. It's part of the duty. So let's continue. So referral. How do you need to get referral in your business? The next one I'll be looking at will now be what? The last one will now be affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing. This affiliate marketing is something that if you know how to use it well, it's wonderful. Now let's say I produce this pen. I offer it to you and tell you, good, you know what you do? Sell this pen. The minimum I want from this pen is 10 naira. Or let's just say 30,000 naira. In dollar, let's say $100. So for everything you sell in this pen, you get 15% or 10%. That's the meaning of affiliate marketing. So you don't own the product. Okay, you own the product, you own the services. You're just having ambassadors out there with the same interest to showcase your business to their friends and relations, colleagues in their offices, so that when they make sales, then you give them a code to say, okay, fine, when you are paying for this thing, put J00 to show that it came from me. So with this is all I have explained about business model canvas, and I believe the ability for you to understand this thing, implement this thing, will go a long way to help you understand how your business should flow from what? Getting your number one, your VP, your number two, your customer segmentation, number three, your CRM, customer relationship management, number four, your channel of distribution, number five, your key activities, while your number six is your key partner, your number seven is your key resources, your number eight is your cost structure, while your number nine is your revenue stream. As I round up, one mistake I see people they start from number 9. They start from number 9, they go straight to they start from number 1 and go straight to number 9 with the hope for them to understand, to say they want to do one or X thing in their businesses also. So you must understand this thing in your business. You don't start from number 9. You start from number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and number 9. So thank you for your time. For more of this kind of video, visit our website www.smileplanetc.com or my personal website www.abramorukwe.com. Thanks for supporting Smart Planet Brown, and from our team, we appreciate so much. Every Wednesday is our free business consultation. You can check out our website, link up to one of our team members, and they'll get back to you. Have a lovely time, and remember, believe in yourself. Thank you.